Okay, ready, go. Ready, go. Frontal view here. Go. So what we see is that the upper body is moving quite a bit in the downswing, because you try to swing it with the arms and then you try to push it with the body. So instead of using the legs, as you go up in the backswing. So your backswing stops about here. You start the downswing with the arm action here. So after this, you see, as you start the downswing, your body is not doing anything. At the beginning of the downswing, just using your arms to try to push. So pretty much you're pushing the club away from your body. Actually, this is the worst case scenario for the speed.
Right.
You have to keep the club close to your body and start the downswing with the body here as if you're squeezing this here instead of letting it go away from your body. But in this case, although it's not as bad as casting, but still it has a casting-like effect here. Again, as you start the downswing, the club is quickly moving away from your body while your body is shifting this way. Like this. So you should complete the shift already in the backswing. So backswing here, and then push and the slide recentering already. Now from here, you should be able to kick the ground and then throw this here. But instead, you go up here and then as you push this way, your body goes this way. So your body and the arms are all moving separately, independently. So the body is not helping the arm action that much. Also, you are letting the club go away from your body early on. So it's hard to swing around. It's called the moment of inertia. In rotational motion, the inertia of the body is measured by the moment of inertia. When you let the arms and club go away from your body, and then when you try to rotate about your body center of mass, then the moment of inertia increases quite a bit. But in order to compensate, you try to use the whole body to swing this. But with that, your upper body is moving quite a bit. But if you keep it closer to your body, it's easier to rotate. With that, just a turn and then throw. You can have high speed, but you don't have to move your body quite a bit. Because you can keep the moment of inertia relatively small by keeping the club closer to your body. So it is really important to keep the club close to your body. The legs are not doing much because the swing is mainly done by the arms and then swing like this instead of kicking the ground with the legs. So you need to use the legs more. And then down the line view here. Go. Considering the path the club is taking in the backswing, it's following this path here. It's going a bit flat. Okay, on the way down, so here, on the way down, you're taking fairly steep path here. So your swing plane becomes steeper than usual because you're using the arms. So this goes flat a little bit here and then goes up here from there. So it's a kind of typical, over the top pattern here. So it's because you're starting the backswing flat here. And then when you go flat here, it's hard to increase the backswing size because if you go flat and then keep going here, then you'll have really a severe crossover posture at the end. So in order to avoid that, you tend to stop about here. But still, if you look at the club head position, you see, your hands are here, the club head is more located this way here, right? So you have sign of a crossover here. But if you go a bit more, then you will have severe crossover posture. So in order to prevent that, you're just stopping it about here. So this is what I see a lot. And also you tend to have a slightly closed stance. So your left foot is slightly in front of the right foot. So your body is already biased that way. And then during the backswing, we'll bring the club flat inward. So then in order to compensate that, if in the backswing it goes flat with the closed stance, and then here, you have to quickly turn from high position. Instead of letting the club going back this way, from here, you're going this way. That's why you have a stiff swing. But anyways, so interestingly, last 3 or 4 golfers all had a similar problem. And then you're not too bad, I mean, in terms of the degree of flat backswing. But still, it's quite similar to what I've seen recently from several golfers. And then this pattern is really hard to change. Yeah. In order to change this, you have to change the way you do the backswing. But if you do the same thing from the beginning, then it will affect the rest of the swing, right? So, okay, let's start with the eval, and then we'll work on the swing plane a little bit, and then the rope swing, and then potentially the orange rib, and then the club swing. This is something called stand on the mat. That's where you are supposed to stand all the time. Already, you see, your stance is closed. Left foot is in front of the right. So pay attention to that, because the stance will definitely affect the way you move in the backswing. So hold the handle here. When you hold it here, then naturally it will give you a little bit of slope. This is actually really stiff. But this is good because the swing plane, the plane provided by this device is really stiff. So you really have to move the shoulder up instead of going flat here. So as you swing this back and forth, try to maintain this plane here. So instead of going flat here. Okay. So this is stiffer than usual, but by maintaining this, you will be able to bring the shoulder higher. So the reason why the club head goes flat in the backswing is because your right shoulder is going backward, flat. So you need to bring it a bit higher here. Yeah. With that, if the shoulder goes higher and then you just bring your arms here, then you have a nice position here. Yeah, going that way. But if this right shoulder goes flat, and you pull it in, you definitely have a flat backswing, inward and flat backswing. So as you swing this back and forward, maintain this plane here. And also, you should have the feel of throwing this thing both ways, instead of lifting this up here, using the arms here. In order to throw, you have to have good speed at the bottom here. Using the speed, and then let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. And also at the end, don't fight. Just let it go, and then when it's done, then the gravity will pull it down. With that, start the downswing motion, instead of try to use your arm to reverse the direction. So first, maintain the plane. You don't have to go too far. Okay, maybe about this side, no more than your shoulder height. So maintain the plane. Keep the arms pretty much straight all the time, instead of flexing this. If you flex the elbow, then you go flat. This goes flat like this. So you have to maintain straight right arm this way, straight left arm on this way. So try to keep the arms straight. And then don't fight at the end. Wait until the motion is completed, and then let it go. And then using the speed at the bottom here, you're throwing it both ways instead of lifting it up, using your arms. Here. So the first one you did was moving this way, right? And you already flipped it like this. So be careful with that. In order to go this way here, you have to bring the right shoulder up. So now, the plane is good, but still you're using your arms. I can see that. You're using your arms. Okay. And then you're sort of holding it like this, so you have an angle here. With that, you're using the arms here. Instead, relax. Completely relax your arms. and then swing, throw both ways. So relax your arms and then throw both ways, throw. For that you have to use your legs. So this is only about 8 pounds, I think. So it's not that heavy, but imagine that you are swinging a heavy bag of cement or something. So let's say 50 pounds. Then it's hard to just swing it with arms. You have to use your body. You have to use your legs. Throw. Swing. And also, so what's
Do it right in here.
so what I currently see is that when you go this way, your body is already shifting this way. So particularly during the backswing, you tend to move your body early, this way here.
Okay.
So instead, the body is dragging, let me try this. The body is dragging the device here. So from this position, if you want to go this way, your body goes first and then throw. Body goes first and throw. So the throwing actually is not just the turning like this. This is actually you're just turning without shifting, and then it has to be arm driven here. But if you use the body, the heavier the obstacle is, the more you have to use your body to make this easy. So have the image of moving the body first in the direction you're turning, and then throw the event. It's too flat. It's too flat. That means you are lifting it up. So just relaxing. So let's go here. Slide it this way, and then shift it. Before you turn, maintain this position. Wait until this is completed, and then gravity pulls it down. While you are waiting, you are shifting to. Don't turn. You are turning. Maintain this and just a shift, and then throw. Shift and throw. Shift and throw. Shift and throw. Like this. It's going too flat. So here, so throw this way first. Throw and then shift slightly and go, shift and go. No. So lean forward more. Do not lift this up using your arms. You have really strong arms here. Relax here. And then shift slightly and then throw, shift and 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 throw. So before you shift, no turn. Always. Going flat here. That means that you're using the upper body to try to do this. So let's do this first. So let's put it here. And then lean forward. So from here, lean forward a bit more. And then one thing you have to avoid is keeping the knees flexed all the time like this. Okay. Doing this. That you will not be able to use your legs that well. So your legs should be able to, particularly the knees, it should be flexed and extended, flexed and extended. You have to use the knee action both ways. So instead of standing here and then try to lift, yes, you have to use the legs. Now, again, lean forward. From there, just a shift to the right. And then more, just a shift. So here, now the right hip is on the right foot here, right? And then push the ground with the right foot. No, not going that way. Just to bring the body up here. So again, first you go to here. Wait, don't lift the upper body. So upper body still maintain the lean. As you push the ground, stand on the right side here, and then turn, and stand on the right side. And then extend this more. You have strong legs here, good muscles here. You're not using it because you're here. You pretty much locked the knee. So again, shift it to the right. Now push. As you push the ground, move the body up and then turn around here. So this body turn will come from this leg push here. Yeah, this way. And then as you turn this way, wait until you have a little shift to the left side. Then what happens is now your left hip is on the left foot, right? And then by pushing the ground and at the same way, turn here. Oh no, the body should not go that way. Just turn and stand on the left side. Once this is done, before you turn to the right, shift the slider to the right, and then push and turn, and then shift it to the left, and then push and turn. So let's do this with me. Here, shift it to the right, and push and turn, and then just to shift to the left, and then push and turn, then shift it to the right, push and turn, left, push up, right, push up, left, push up, right, push up. Oh, when you push, your upper body is extended. No, your upper body is extending. Just turn the body. So here, what the feel you want to have is this. As you push, with the leg push, you're promoting this turn, 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 turn. Instead of. Okay. So by pushing the turning here, turning. And then relax here, so that you don't feel like you are just like a robot and then doing this. It has to be rhythmic here. So push, turn, push, turn, push, turn, push, turn, and relax. Currently it's too cautious. It's too cautious. Too cautious. In order to make this rhythmic, you have to push, 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 push. So the key is the leg push, not upper body here. Okay, using the leg push, 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 push. Yeah. Kick more actively, kick more actively. More active kick means, no. More active kick means this motion here. Kick, 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 kick. Knee extension, knee extension, knee extension. So now what happens is when you turn this way, your knee is coming in this way here. That means you're not really pushing with this. If you have enough extension here, this has to be also straightened because your pelvis is already shifted that way. Pelvis is here, and then when you push and bring this up, this leg also should be fairly straight. But if your knee comes in here, then you're not pushing enough, or you're not shifting enough. You're not shifting enough, you're not pushing enough, you're not extending the right knee enough. That's why the left knee is coming in like this. Stay this way instead of. So shift more. Don't worry about the shift. When you continuously do this, automatically you will control the degree of shift. Okay. So it's not a problem. You cannot go too far. Okay. So here, instead of the upper body going like this, the upper body is turning about the spine axis. Right. But your pelvis is shifting more. So head is relatively stationary. Your pelvis is moving more. Okay. So here, that when you have good leg push here, this should be also reasonably straightened here. And then keep the foot slightly, keep the foot flare here. So from here, gently push the ground with this toe here. Instead of turning this way, gently push the toe, push the ground with the toe, and then it'll give you a good shift to this side, and then turn here. The same thing, you go here, gently push the ground, and then turn here. So as we repeat this, do not let the knee go inward. Okay? So keep the foot flare. So this is correctly too cautious. Now drop the arms. Just dance with me. So we'll just keep doing this back and forth rhythmically. So first the left, right, push this side, push left, push right, push left, right, left, right, left. Wait, now. When the arms go back here, it's going too flat. The arms going flat here. Instead, bring the arms high up here. So you have to move the shoulders this way here. Relax the arms and throw the arms this way. No need to lift the elbow here. Just to keep it straight, and then just let it go. So here, rather your right arm has to go this way instead of keeping it here. Go this way. When you throw this way, this will be going this way. So this is called the forearm pronation, supination. This is forearm pronation. This is supination. So when you are turning this way, you have to have right arm supination. When you turn this way, left arm supination. So with that, you can turn, throw this way, throw this way, throw this way. So this is pronated, this is supinated. Throw this way, throw this way, so that you can eliminate the arm action. And also, wait. Also, currently you're only turning using the upper body here, like this. Instead, try to throw the arms. So you have to drop it and then throw, drop and throw, drop and throw. Relax your shoulder muscles and the arm muscles. Really throw the arms, relax the arms, throw. And as you throw both ways, you have to have the feel of moving the right hip up high instead of going backward.
On the backswing?
Right hip goes high up. On this side, left hip goes high up here. As you throw. Okay, again. Yes. Yeah, that's better. So what happens is, when you are going this way, at the end of the backswing, this side is almost straight here. Yeah, so for me, it's a K here. And then this side, this side will be straight, so it's a reverse K. Yeah, give me that posture. Yeah, and then keep the foot flare again. Instead of keeping the toe closer, keep it a bit wider. Throw and then bring the hip up. So here, as you turn, your goal is not to move this up here and this up here. Rather, moving the hip up here.
Okay, that makes sense. So, hip up?
Yeah, both ways. Oh, then the arm is kind of rigid here. Relax. You're throwing the arms. Throw. So as you throw, you have to use the leg. Using the leg, you are throwing. So if you're holding something really heavy, you're loading this on the back of the truck, you cannot just throw like this. You have to push and then let it go. So you have to use the leg push this side, leg push this side, and throw. Oh, no, you didn't do the push. Yeah, if you bring the shoulder high up here, then you have to shift this way. Your right leg is pushing the ground, right? And then the forearm supinates here. This is all you need. So almost here's a button here, another button here. you are hitting the button with the hip here.
Okay.
Pull, pull here. And then bring the hip up. Your leg, currently your leg action is the knee is going like this, out like this. No, just the kick here. The knee does not go outward like this. Okay? Nor comes in this way like this. Just to try to here, using, this is called the flexion extension. But this is knee flexion, this is extension. Mainly use the knee flexion extension. And then push.
Vertical.
Yeah, push. Yeah, you just to try to push outward.
And not like, well, you're over here and push up.
So when you keep the toes closer, like this, it's hard to shift and then push. So it's better to, because your stance will be a bit wider than your hips, right? So it's better to keep the toes wider than the toes, the heels. And then all you need is forget about what you're doing with the upper body. This is just throwing both ways. And then make sure you use the leg really actively. And then push the ground and then bring the hip up. So kick, kick, kick. It's a push kick. Okay? So here. So let's dance with me. So just like here. Push, push. Throw the arms, throw the arms, really throw. No, the right leg is not pushing that much. Okay. Left leg is a bit better. Okay. Because typically in the downswing you use the left leg more. So this is better, but in the backswing you are not using your right leg that much.
My arms are totally relaxed.
So throw, and push, throw and push. The knees coming out. Before you push, the knees going out. So you're going to this position. That means you instead is leaving the ground. Okay? So foot flare here. Just go here and then you should be able to have the whole foot in contact with the ground and push the ground good with the foot.
Like that?
Yes. You can have a little bit up and down motion. You can have a little bit up and down motion using the leg action. But your upper body should not lift, okay?
Okay, so there's just no side movement. It's all
Oh, you have to shift. The shift motion will give you natural
Okay.
push here. Turn the shoulder, bring the shoulder high. No. This shoulder should go high and then this goes low here. Turn this way, then naturally you will be able to throw the arm like this. You have to go this way here. The same thing, go this way here. If your shoulder go flat here, then this has to go backward. Throw. Kick the ground more actively, both ways. Kick, so that the hip goes up instead of lifting your upper body.
Like this?
Yeah, kick, and then throw, using the kick, throw. Yes. That's the overall body rhythm. So you have to use the lower body to promote upper body turn. So when you have good leg action, kick and throw. And then also, still, what I see in your arm motion is you are bringing this down, pulling this down. Instead, throw all the way here. So throwing action is more important than bring this down. Okay. Instead of pulling down, have the image of throwing out. Yes, throw out. Yes, and then continue, make it continuous. Throw out by kicking. Yes, kick the ground using the leg and turn the body. The leg action should give you good turn. Yeah. Good, good, good. The body pad, motion pad is improving, changing. One thing, when you turn this way, the backward direction, your right arm should not go low here, always. So imagine you have a swing plane here. The swing plane passes through the midsection of the body. That's a typical swing plane. As you swing along the swing plane, this side here, your elbow stays on the swing plane. And then when you bring the arm here, what happens? Hand should go higher, right? Yes, going that way. So the elbow stays on the swing plane. You never go below that in the backswing. Okay?
Like this?
So don't bring the arm this way. This will simply promote flat shoulder turn. So the elbow is following the swing plane and you are flipping here. Then hand goes higher than that. So this is the bottom here. Okay? Throw this way. Then this side, the same thing. When you turn this way, now this left elbow is staying on the swing plane. And then throw here. Yeah, so don't ever bring the arm back here.
Like this?
Yeah, that will give you a flat shoulder turn. So always, elbow follows the swing plane, and then you're bringing the hands higher than that. Both ways. So now, again, using the leg action, throw the arms both ways, but never bring the arm below the swing plane. This is so cautious, and then you're doing this here.
Trying to figure.
Throw. So if you throw it correctly, automatically this will be happening. But when you swing, because you are using the arms intentionally, you go flat here. But just throw up, throw up, throw up. When you throw up, and then have a supination here, you cannot go like this. Throw at the supination. Throw both ways. Yeah. And then kick the ground more actively. Oh! Again, it becomes, initially it was a lot better, but later you have this arm-driven motion here. Relax. This is simply throwing here, throwing here, throwing here, throwing here, using the leg action. Throw, throw, throw by kicking the ground. The key is you're push kicking the ground. So as you move the arms, so go up here and drop the hands in, and then throw up here instead of going out too much. Okay. When you lift this up here, you have to use the muscles here. Try to lift this up. Okay. That's why you. Okay. So it's a throw. Drop more here and then throw. Then use the kick, leg kick, push kick. As soon as I say use the push kick, then you suddenly it becomes flat here. Okay. The kick gives you good throw motion here. This throw has to come from the kick here. Throw, throw, throw. So use the leg push kick, bring the hip up. So relax and keep swinging. Throw, 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 throw. Relax. At the top here, relax. Just let the gravity bring it down. Throw, out, 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 up, 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 up. Yeah. So now you're using your body a lot more.
Yeah.
But still, relatively, your knees kind of, instead of push, push, push. Okay. So you have to have the feel of shift and then push up, shift and push up, shift and push up. So shift, As you shift, no turn. Shift is shift. And then turn by kicking. Then shift, as you shift, no turn. Push the ground and then turn here. And then turn here. Turn here. Turn here. The shoulder turn is coming from the leg push.
The leg push.
Oh, here. Just, it's not this motion here. Rather, go here, just the shift without turning, and then at once kick, and then shift, and then kick, shift and kick. Emphasize the leg action. Kick, and then, yes, kick. Kick, yeah. So when you shift, you are pretty much shifting backward.
Okay.
Because your body is already turned here.
Okay.
And if you shift this way, it'll be more shifting this way.
Just kind of feel like you're almost falling backwards.
Drop your body.
Yeah.
Let the body drop. Let the body drop and then kick. Let the body drop and kick. Drop and kick.
Okay.
So in order to push the ground well, before that you should flex the knee, right?
Right.
If you want to kick the ground well, then you have to flex the knee before that. So by dropping the body, you are naturally flexing the knee. So from here, if you drop to the right side, it's flexing here. Kick, and then drop this side. Kick, 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 kick.
So the knee is flexed in the direction that you're leaning.
Yes, yes, like that. And the kick and the turn. And then let the kick. Oh, no, not the upper body turn here. Let the leg kick. So keep your arm here, okay, on your belly here. That means you are not using your arms. And then try to turn, shift and turn, and kick the ground and then turn the shoulder. Your shoulder turn is not fast because you are not using the leg kick to turn the shoulder. So here, if you really use your leg to create the turn, that this happens. And then as you push, and then you have a quick turn here. But if you use the upper body, then you just try to turn your shoulder here. Instead, by using the leg kick and then have, yes. And then as you do, this is going flat here. Instead, it kick and turn. Oh, no, this way. Okay. The right side, you went flat. That's flat.
Just trying to practice it slowly.
So as you shift, you are going backward. So now, let's do this. So hold here. And we'll again continuously turn the back and forth.
Okay.
Try to turn the upper body about the spine axis, and then the pelvis moves right and left here. Instead of the upper body is shifting to the direction you're turning. So this way first. Go here, 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 here. Make it rhythmic. Push, 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 push this in, push this in, push this in, push this in, push, 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 push. You're using your arms. I know this is what you have done for so long.
For 30 years.
So you have to practice this a lot. You have to awaken your lower body. Engage your body, lower body more and more. Currently, your swing is all arm driven here. So, and then you do have a strong upper body, but upper body can only do so much. You have the rockets, missiles here, but here just the rifles and handguns. So, what you can do with the muscles is very different. You have to engage the lower body, and particularly, you have the feel of really throwing the arms, turning the shoulder actively, and then throwing the arms instead of
Yeah, that's the way I feel like in my swing. I feel like I'm doing this. I feel like I just break it.
So when you let it go away from your body and try to turn this here, the upper body has a lot of moment of inertia. You cannot generate fast rotation.
Okay.
So in order to generate fast rotation, you have to keep things closer to your body, and then later let it go out, instead of starting from the beginning. Keep it closer and then throw out. Keep it closer and then throw out. Keep it closer and then throw out.
What would that look like with a golf club? Like, keep the arms closed like this?
So it's like a squeezing here. Okay. Instead of swinging around here, rather, if you have a sword here, the sheath here and the sword here, throw the sword instead of try to cut something. Throw the sword down and then cut something on this side instead of try to cut something on this side.
Okay.
And have the image of cutting something here. Then you have the throwing action, feel of throwing action. Bring this close to your body, and then let it go. Instead of let it go early, cut something here, and then try to swing around. Then the moment of inertia becomes a lot bigger, and you cannot turn that fast.
Can I see that golf club to see if I can see how that would look?
Well, we'll go there.
Okay,
So
all
for the
right.
moment, back to this one, E-bell. Again, as you swing back and forth, use the legs more actively.
I'm just going.
Yeah, relax and use the legs, and push both ways. Bring the hip up. Oh, wait. So your goal is not to really manipulate this. As long as you throw this, then it'll go. Your goal is this one, the lower body action. With this, throw, 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 throw. Use the inertia. Once it starts moving this way, it will keep moving that way until the gravity is completely stopping this. You don't have to really worry about lifting it up or controlling the motion here. Just throw, throw, using the leg action here. Throw, 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 wait here, throw, wait here, throw, wait here, throw, wait here, throw, wait here. So easy motion. Throwing is just done by the speed here. Then pay attention to just your leg action.
Okay.
Don't worry about intentionally controlling the E-bell.
I'm not even thinking about the arm.
Yeah. So relax and yes, that's better. So particularly at the end, don't fight. Although you tend to go flat at the end, but for the moment, let's not worry about it.
Okay.
The throw and then don't fight here. Wait until this is completed and then let it go. Let it go. Now I can see your wrists are a lot more, soft now. Yeah. Yeah. Feel the motion of the E-bell. Yeah, you have to really feel the weight of that. Throw both ways. Throw both ways. Yeah, this is good start. This is good start. Okay. So you're not intentionally controlling this motion with the arms, but rather the main motion, the motion of the club or this E-bell or whatever that is mainly coming from the speed down here. Using that, you're just simply throwing and then let it go. Okay. Yeah.
Fell backwards.
And then keep the elbow high enough. Keep the elbow. The elbow does not go below the swing plane when you are turning. Yeah. And then the arm should not go here and then this way here. Rather, go up here, simply come down this way. No figure eight. No weaving motion like this. Just to go up and then just come back. Then you will have natural shallow.
Okay.
No need to do intentional shallow. The elbow is going low. So again, you're not controlling the arm motion like this, rather just to throw and bring, just to drop it and then throw here, throw, 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 instead of try to use the arms like this. You're manipulating the arm motion. Again, throw, throw, throw. Supination, supination. Bring the hands high up. So the elbow is staying on the swing plane, but your hand should go, oh, not here. This still you have to drop here. The hand should drop, should be dropped. And then as you go here, this stays on the swing plane, then you will go here. And then on the way down, this one here, goes here and it stays and then go here. But this never goes below the swing plane.
Is that pretty much the seam on my shirt?
It says midline here. Okay, so when you connect the ball and your the midsection of the trunk, then currently the elbow is here. But as you go back here, keep the elbow on the swing plane and then bring the hands higher instead of just going back.
Yeah. Back and
Then the swing plane is here. Your elbow is going below that. So you have to maintain this. The swing plane is here.
Is that what causes my swing to look like this coming down? I get too far back here.
So you go, in the backswing, you go too flat here. You will go this way.
Okay.
Then the elbow travels backward quite a bit. From here, if you don't adjust the direction, you have a severely outward swing plane. This is what I typically see. But in your case, you go up here, and then the club goes high up here. From there, you're going this way. So it's over the top. Okay. But the relax, if you throw it here, it will automatically follow the path. But unless you intentionally manipulate this. So throw, and then bring it down, then throw, bring it down, throw, bring it down. Use the legs, throw,